What up? What up? Coach Romeo Calhoun is in the house. GP2 softball 2022. It's on. What's going on? So, oh man, let me tell you what happened. So, like, just the other day, right? So I'm at school, at work, whatever, because I teach at Plano West Senior High School, Plano, Texas, right? So Friday afternoon, right around maybe 6 period, I start feeling kind of cold. And normally when I start feeling cold, I start getting sick. And it got to the point where I was like, man, I even put on a huge jacket inside my classroom. So I felt like, and even after work, I had to stop somewhere. And in fact, I got it right here. Look, after work, I got me some freaking Tylenol because I start feeling like a fever coming on. And fever means, your body's trying to fight something off. So I was like, I know I ain't got freaking COVID, and I'm, double vaxxed and boosted, so I don't wear a mask. But you still should wear a mask, but still, I feel pretty confident. And so I don't wear a mask. But yeah, so Friday evening I left school, and then I stopped and got that Tylenol, and then I just started popping them. And then I literally, for the past like 3 days, I thought I might have had COVID. Fever, and I normally run low. I'm like 97. So anything like 99 will cause me to feel really sick. So Saturday night, I didn't sleep at all. Like Friday night, I got a fever. I can still smell, still taste, but just generally felt like uncomfortable. And then, so Friday night I go to sleep. Well, I try to go to sleep. I'm up all night. And when I say like all night, I mean all freaking night. Like how I used to be like in the military sometimes. Just up all night. Did not sleep. Not even for like 30 minutes. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I'm up all night. And that's because, the fever was just like on me, man. And then, and I was like, God dang. And then, of course I'm tired. So I'm like, and then I worked out like the morning before. So Friday morning, I worked out, my normal time, 6 a.m. And then I'm sore, but I'm like, am I sore because of the workout, or am I sore because I'm sick? Am I fatigued because, I'm sick, or am I fatigued because I was just up all night? So Saturday was kind of like the worst day. So then I'm recovering, I'm sleeping, took some melatonin, was just out just all day, in and out all day on Saturday. Saturday night, I go to sleep, and I wake up about 2, and I'm just congested, which you can probably still hear. And I was like, all right, it's time for a COVID test. So I went and got a COVID test on like Sunday morning, did a rapid test. It was negative. I'm like, what the, really? It's negative? I'm trying to get some more days off work. You know what I'm saying? I got the paperwork. I could have got like a home test, but I'm thinking I'm positive, right? And I need the proper paperwork from like a doctor's office so I can send it to work so I can get me some days off, right? No, I'm negative. So then I was like, the doctor was like, well, we can do a PCR test. And I'm like, well, yeah, let's do a PCR test. Take a couple days, right? But there's this whole formal process that I got to do, with all this paperwork with Plano Independent School District, right, that I got to turn in. So the doctor wrote me a note. I'm good until Friday, right? I'm still having symptoms until the results of my test come back. Well, the results of my test came back today. I ain't even negative on the PCR test. I'm like, man. So anyway, I'm like, God. It's crazy. That's what's happened over the past like 3 or 4 days, and I was like, oh man, not that I want to be COVID, but I was looking for the few days off, and which I ended up getting anyway. So I guess I should be thankful, right? Really shouldn't be all like, but I was convinced. This car pulling up here right next to me. Don't you hate when like you got like all these freaking like different parking spaces that's available, and somebody like parked like directly next to you? I'm talking directly next to you. I mean, like, and then they trying to look at me like, what is he doing? You know. But anyway, look, directly next to me. And if I get out this car, I can show you the amount of different parking spots that's available. But anyway, right? Not that I want COVID or anything like that, because a lot of people have lost their lives and their livelihood. But with all these different variants and stuff like that, I just been like, man, you know, is it inevitable that we're all gonna get it no matter what? You know, and they say that, you know, as long as you're vaxxed and boosted, then it just feel like a normal regular cold or whatever. But I was like, well, is it good to like get it so that your body can start developing the antibodies for it, so that, you know, it's just no big deal? So I was kind of like thinking like that. But when I'm negative and I'm like, damn, you know, have I had it before? Or, you know, is my immune system just like the immune system of a super god? You know, like I could like be like, you know, like a freak of nature, and I'm just like, come, you know, take my plasma and heal the world, and like, let's go. Shall I sell it and be like, but anyway, so that's what's been happening over the past 3 days. Right now, I'm at Academy, which is a big, huge sports store in the state of Texas, because I want to buy me some batting gloves. I figure I've been needing some batting gloves for my own hitting, because I still do hit on my own. But also, you know, just as a little present for myself, because like I said, I did take the job in Major League Baseball in China. So I'll go in here, go get some batting gloves, and then I'm actually on my way to practice. You see, I'm dressed out. So this right here, I use this as like, you know, John Paul, you know, even though it's obviously not the same emblem, but I use it anyway. Shout out to the Phillies. So I'm gonna go in here and get some batting gloves, and we'll pick up here in a little bit. All right.